If you're looking for a review video on the Epson EcoTank 2700 model, then stay tuned, you're in the right place. Hey YouTube, what is going on? The printer guy here, and today I've got the Epson EcoTank 2700 model. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking it out of this package, showing you what you get in the box. Then I'm going to be setting it up and I'm going to be reviewing it. And then I'm going to be doing some more in-depth videos like ink installation video. I'm also going to be printing off some photos with this printer, but that's going to be in a separate video. So you're going to want to check the links down in the description below under videos. So that's what you can expect from this video. I'm also going to be doing chapters down below. So if you want to skip around and there's a part of the video that you would really want to get to quicker, you can use those chapters, but I always appreciate when you watch the entire video so you get the full review. Now also, there's going to be links down in the description below, one of them being for this printer. So if you were deciding right now on whether to buy this printer or not, you can actually just make a purchase through that link that's in the description below. And it helps my channel, helps me, and it's greatly appreciated. Your support is fundamental to this channel continuing on. So if this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. One of the videos I'm going to be making is also a repair video. If this printer is not working for you currently, the print head is clogged up, and so you're not able to print a certain color, or you're printing blank pages, or you have choppy prints or lines coming up in your prints, I'm going to be showing you how to use this product in a separate video, but I'm also going to be linking this product down in the description below. That's because if you're having a problem with your current printer, you may be able to fix it. Maybe you're out shopping for a new printer, but really you could fix your current printer. This YouTube channel has so many different videos showing you how to use this product on various different printer models. So use this as a resource. If it's something that you think could help you solve that problem, and if you're currently having that problem, you may want to consider this. This will save you a lot of money instead of having to buy a new printer. So link down in the description below. All right, that's really all the upfront information I have for now. So without any further ado, let's get started with this unboxing. All right, so opening up this box, what you're going to be getting inside the box is, of course, a user manual, a CD to download the driver for the printer, and then you're going to have, of course, the bottled ink, black, yellow, magenta, and cyan to get started. And this ink should last you quite some time, but you do want to start planning from now your next ink purchase. And so what I'm going to recommend is going a less expensive route. There's going to be a link down in the description below for some remanufactured 502 ink, and it's going to be a lot less expensive. It's the same type of ink, and there's really no codes to deal with. There's no chips to deal with like there is with other printers. So I would really go that route of using remanufactured ink with this printer. Going to save so much money. All right, so one of the first steps here is to install the ink before you power anything on. Before you even plug in the power cable, we're going to install this ink. Now, as I said, in this video, I'm going to keep the ink installation portion very short. And that's mainly because I'm going to be doing an entire video and I'm going to be explaining step by step, if this is the first time you've installed bottled ink, how to install bottled ink. But we're going to speed through it in this video specifically. Again, there's a list of videos down in the description below with separate videos that I'm going to be making on this printer. There's probably going to be about 4 additional videos. So once you've installed all of the ink, you're going to then power on this printer. The first thing you need to do, of course, is plug in the power cable. And the back of the printer is a pretty simple setup. It's the power, USB on there, and then I'm going to show you later on in this video the maintenance box or the maintenance cartridge that you may have to swap out in the future. So it's really good for you to know that this printer does have a maintenance box and it is accessible. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to connect this printer wirelessly using the Epson Print app. There are 2 different Epson apps, so I'm going to have to show you the specific one you're going to need to download. And if you're doing this with your PC, you're connecting directly with the USB A to B cable, and you're downloading the driver with the CD, then that's going to be a different process than what I'm going to show you in this video. It's going to be pretty self-explanatory though. But connecting with a mobile device with the Epson printer app, it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to show you here in this video what I end up doing. This is the back paper tray. It's the only paper tray on the printer, and it can fit about 100 sheets of plain paper at a time. It's very important for you to know that this printer does not support double-sided printing. And so you're only going to have the single side, and it does not have an automatic document feeder. And of course, as you can see, it does not have an LCD display. I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm going to show you how to use the Epson iPrint app, and this is the specific app icon. This is the app you need to use. There's another one out there. You don't use that one. Use this one here. And what we're going to be doing is we're basically going to be downloading that app, going through the prompts so that you can get to the screen that I'm currently on. All right, so that tab at the top that says printer not selected, that's what you're going to click so that you can get to this page that says select printer. And once you're at this page here, it's going to be searching for a printer, but then at the bottom right, you're going to click on Wi-Fi Direct Setup, and you're going to select without LCD screen. It's going to ask you if the printer has a LCD screen or not. The instructions are, if you want to pause the video, to hold these two buttons, which is Wi-Fi and the network status button. You hold them simultaneously, and then just follow the prompts that are on the screen. That'll bring you to the point where you end up printing off a sheet of paper, actually multiple sheets of paper, and that is going to contain the SSID and password for the Wi-Fi that you need to connect to. Now that sounds strange. Why does the printer have Wi-Fi? Well, this is how you're going to be able to connect. You're going to go into your Wi-Fi settings, you're going to select that specific SSID, and you're going to put in that password, which is right here. So these are the additional instructions for the Wi-Fi Direct Setup, steps 6 and 7. Once you're done with step 7, you should be good to go. You'll be connected to the Wi-Fi that the printer is emitting. Now, there are different ways to connect wirelessly to this printer, but I found that this was the easiest, quickest way for me. Now, my printer is coming up, the Epson EcoTank 2700. Now you see at the top, it says Epson EcoTank 2700. I'm going to be printing off this document that I actually received when I was traveling to Cancun. It was something that I just had to have on me just in case I was stopped by the police when I was driving a rental vehicle. So I'm going to be printing this off, and I'm going to be scanning this, and I'll be doing several different things with the app so you can see what the app is capable of, and that you truly can just connect to your mobile device and have full access, have total control of the printer directly from your smartphone. So you could be across the room and you could be printing something off, you could be copying something. In this case, I went to copy this document, and maybe I could have aligned it a little better, but it came out just fine. And so what I'm going to be doing at this point is I'm going to be scanning now. And if you have everything set up correctly, there's different options when you scan. You could save it, you could email it. So the speed on this printer when it comes to printing is pretty average, 10.5 pages per minute with black and 5 pages per minute with color. Now with photos, that's going to be a lot more. So it's going to take a lot longer per print because, of course, there's a lot more involved. I would say closer to 5 to 10 minutes for printing a photo. Now, this is not limited to smartphones. You can also connect with your tablets, whether it's an iPad or an Android tablet. You can still connect to this printer with Wi-Fi Direct. You just have to go through the same setup. So once this document is scanned, you can see on the bottom left that there are some options. You can print it, you can email it, you can save it, and so you can save it directly to your phone. So that's going to be a really great option. Now, this is another really cool option. This is a document capture. So it's basically if you needed to take a picture of a document, in this case, I'm just taking it of the printer, you would take a picture and it would basically save as a document being scanned. And you could print that. You could go in and make some alterations to it. So really, really cool feature there. All right, so down to the review portion of this video, which is going to be very short, sweet. So if you don't care to have an LCD screen and you don't mind, printing directly from your smartphone, then go for it. This may be the printer for you. I personally would struggle just because I'm so used to the LCD screen. Here you have the maintenance box. That's the back left corner of the printer. Very important for you to know that information. Just know that that's important, and you may have to switch this out in the future. And actually I have a video that I'm going to be making showing you how to swap that out actually. Remember, all the additional videos, all of the product links, even a product link for this printer, if you end up deciding that you want to buy this printer, there are links down in the description below. So overall, I cannot give this printer a high rating simply because there are other Epson EcoTank printers out there that I feel are much better. Now, one thing I will say is the Epson EcoTank 2850 does not have a maintenance box like this one does. And so that's a really great feature. That's really important down the line with a printer. Overall, my experience with this printer was below average. It was difficult to set up, and I felt that the features were very lacking. The specs, you know, the print speed is slow. And so overall, I would not recommend it to the average consumer. But if you were looking for something like this specifically, you didn't care about an LCD screen, for whatever reason, there was a specific feature on here that you wanted, then I would say go for it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.